The brave hunter Taliriktug had been running for many miles across the ice, chasing a swift caribou. He was exhausted. As he paused for breath, he heard a loud cracking noise under his feet. The ice that he was standing on was breaking away from the land. Before he could react, the gap between him and the land was too big to jump. Taliriktug was swept out to sea, where the cold gray waves lapped around his tiny ice floe. By nightfall, Taliriktug was freezing cold and hungry. No one had seen him waving or heard him calling for help. He couldn't even catch any fish as he had dropped his spear into the water. Taliriktug thought about swimming for land, but he knew that he wouldn't last long in the freezing water.
If I dive in,
He said to himself.
the sea goddess Sedna will take me by the hair and drag me down to her kingdom at the bottom of the sea.
He settled down to wait for someone to rescue him, huddled in his furs. For days, he drifted farther and farther away from the land. One night, as he lay shivering on the ice, he thought that he saw a huge white bear looking up at him from the gray water. "I will help you," he said. A talking bear? Taliriktug wondered if he had passed over to the land of the dead, where he could see the wonders that were kept from the living. The ice floe swayed as the bear clambered onto it. "Eat," he said, dropping fish in front of the hunter. "You must keep up your strength until you are discovered." Taliriktug stuffed the raw fish into his mouth, chewing on guts and scales and tails. Perhaps he was not dead after all. The dead don't eat. The bear stretched out on the ice. "Let me wrap my arms around you." Little by little, the warmth from the bear's pelt melted the ice on the hunter's clothes. The warmth crept into his bones, and he fell asleep. He woke to find the bear's warm tongue licking his face. "Wake up, we are near land." The hunter stumbled to his feet, peering through the dark. "The current changed while you were sleeping. You are saved," said the bear. "My work is done." The ice floe rocked once more under the bear's weight as he slid back into the sea.
You have a name?
Taliriktug asked.
How shall I repay you?
"I am Nanook the Great Spirit, helper of men." And with that, the great white bear disappeared beneath the waves. Taliriktug felt the ice floe touch land. He leaped off and started walking toward home. Wait until he told his family the whole strange story. "But did it really happen?" his eldest child asked once Taliriktug had finished describing what had occurred.
Was the bear a dream, or was it really Nanook who helped you?
Taliriktug shook his head.
It was no dream. Look what I found on the ice floe after the bear disappeared.
And from his pocket he took a clamp of white polar bear fur, twisted into a knot that no one had seen before. A gift from Nanook himself to prove that it was really him who had helped the hunter.